Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, predictfootball.blogspot.com, dwyerfootball.blogspot.com. Here with some thoughts on week 16 of the National Football League. But before I go further, just remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Now, last week was good for us. I was 4-0 last week. I think that's my third 4-0 week here this season, and it's all on YouTube. The other videos are up. You can compare and contrast the picks. The honor roll consists of Young Have Not. He was 2-0 and 1 push. The Detroit laying 1 point. They won by 1 point. He was unbeaten last week, 2-0 and 1. Also on the honor roll is ZN23000. He was 3 and 2. Let's get at it. This week I only have 3 picks. I like the New York Giants getting 3 points against the New York Jets. Keep in mind, this is a home team. This is really a home game for both. They both play in MetLife. It doesn't matter who they designate as the home team. And I believe this game, quite frankly, comes down to Eli Manning against Mark Sanchez. And I'll take Eli Manning, who's very underrated in my opinion, every day of the week in that matchup. It's a must-win game for both. The Jets realize that they're not going to win the AFC East. That's New England Patriot country. And the Giants realize that they need to win this game and win Week 17 to continue on into the postseason. So this really is an elimination playoff game. And I think the Giants, quite frankly, will find a way to handle the Jets, whose defense is reeling right now after Philly put up over 40 points on them last week. Not only that, Eli Manning is a schematic quarterback who's had multiple seasons, over 4,000 passing yards. And Eli Manning, if you cover Victor Cruz with Revis, right, if you cover his wide receivers, Eli Manning knows how to find his tight ends. He's a quarterback who routinely hits third and fourth options. Earlier in the year, he said that he belonged in the conversation with the elite quarterbacks in the league. I believe the numbers bear that out. Don't be fooled by last week's game. That was a divisional game against a resurgent Washington Redskin defense. I think the Giants handle this game. I'm expecting the Giants to win outright. All I'm predicting here on YouTube is the Giants to cover the 3-point spread. They're getting 3 points. They're the underdog incredibly at MetLife Stadium. I like the Giants in that one. This next game is going to be a bit controversial. I like the San Diego Chargers getting 2.5 points in Detroit against the Detroit Lions. Let me just point out that the Lions defense has given up at least 27 points in their last 6 games. Not only that, quite frankly, Phillip Rivers, like Eli Manning, is very underrated. And, of course, the San Diego offense has scored at least 34 points in their last 3 games. And, like the Giants and the Jets, San Diego needs this game. In fact, both of these teams really need this game, but San Diego more than Detroit. They need this game because if San Diego runs the table, and they play the Raiders the last week of the season, if San Diego runs the table and if Denver has problems, and let's recall, Denver has to play on the road this week against a pretty tough Buffalo team, and then I believe Denver has to deal with a divisional opponent, Romeo Crennel's Kansas City Chiefs. If Denver has run into a roadblock, it is conceivable that the Chargers make the playoffs, and if they do, I think they're a team to watch. They certainly looked like one last week when they dismantled the Baltimore Ravens. I like San Diego getting 2.5 points. I like the underdog in that game as well. Finally, I like the under 53 points in the Atlanta Falcons New Orleans Saints game. You know what? If you go back to the prior matchup between these two divisional opponents, you're going to see that New Orleans was held to less than 400 total yards. I believe they only got one first down rushing the football, right? These two teams know each other. I believe they know how to slow down the other team. The first time they played, I believe the score was something like 26-23, and that was an overtime game, right? The 26 and 23 equals 49, which is less than the 53 over-under here. I think people have been suckered by games played outside the division by these teams. Yes, they're potent offenses, but when you play your divisional rival, the score tends to be lower, at least in my opinion. Right? Both need this game. I believe it's going to be a playoff atmosphere. I'm expecting the under 53 in that Falcon New Orleans Saints game. Let me know what you think. I invite handicappers, football fans to leave their picks. Try to have at least 3 picks, right? Leave your picks here in the comment section. And if you have a great week, I will include you by name, YouTube name, in next week's Honor Roll. Thanks for watching, and visit us at gamblersadvisory.com and, of course, dwyerfootball.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching.